Yo, there's just some very weird trend in music. I don't know if a lot of you have kind of noticed this. Is that once you start to notice it, it will actually kind of sort of shock you, right? There's this very weird trend in music, and specific, yeah, in music. The only exceptions would be the rap genre and rock, maybe a little bit. I don't know, but a lot of if you kind of pay attention closely, a lot of songs, even back in the day, even a couple hundred years ago and stuff like that, a lot of songs, even up to the modern day now, tend to like revolve around the topic and concept of romance. This is going to be kind of what's this guy talking about? Just carefully think about this, like a lot of especially pop songs, not just pop songs, but a lot of old other types of songs. Again, the only exceptions I believe are like rap and like maybe rock. But a lot of other, like most like genres of songs, most songs, typically they revolve around this is gonna be, once you start to notice this, it's gonna kind of blow your mind. A lot of songs kind of revolve around the topic and concept of romance. That's kind of very interesting. Isn't that kind of interesting? Think about any like song that you know that has a lot of views and has like a lot of people listening to it, and it's any type of song. Like think about Rihanna, Diamonds in the Sky. That's like a very good example to use. Obviously that song's very popular and stuff. A lot of Rihanna's music and stuff like that, she sings songs that are about romance. That's kind of very interesting. She sings songs that are about romance, stuff like that. We found love in a hopeless place, something like that. Diamonds, and there's other types of songs similar. Kind of off the top of my head, I can't really recall all of her songs, but I know a lot of her songs are just about like romance and stuff like that. It's not just Rihanna. Again, she's just an easy to use example. So many other musicians and stuff like that, I don't know, they choose like romance. That's what they sing about. It's kind of interesting. I don't know. Once you start to think about this, like how like a lot of songs tend to like be about romance, and it's interesting. Obviously not all songs. I'm not saying all songs are about romance and stuff like this. It's kind of nonsense. It's just most songs tend to be about romance, and that's very interesting. Isn't that interesting that most songs tend to be about romance? It's kind of very interesting. You might not believe so. Even like, it's not just a new thing. This is even back in the day. All the singers like Frank Sinatra, all these guys, these people that were singing songs and stuff like that, they're singing these old songs that were like playing on the radio back in the day. Even back in the day, these types of songs, they were all, like typically about romance and small and stuff, and getting with a girl or something, or getting with a guy. This is what most songs revolve around. Even now, obviously Justin Bieber and stuff, these other like musicians. I don't know if Justin Bieber is like very if people would be like I don't know if people would like me using him as an example. I don't know. But he's like obviously a lot of his songs are just about romance and stuff, like getting with a girl or a guy and stuff like that. Most like songs are just about getting with a guy or a girl or something similar. It's kind of interesting. The only exceptions are rap. I believe rap is not. Rap is very unique in this regard, because a lot of rap songs, hip hop songs, rap songs, a lot of rap songs, hip hop songs, a lot of rap and hip hop. A lot of rap and hip hop's kind of unique. It's very unique. It's like sort of the exception. A lot of rap and hip hop is kind of the exception. You know, rap, because a lot of rap songs, they're not just about romance. You know, because most songs are just about romance, getting with a guy or a girl. That's what most songs are about. Rap is like kind of the exception. That's kind of interesting. It's very interesting that rap, and maybe a little bit rock as well, although a lot of rock songs, are they like some rock songs, I don't know, could be about romance, but I believe rap and rock, these genres of music, they're the only exception. Like, I believe other genres of music, they all kind of like, most singers that sing these types of songs that are in these other types of genres of music, they sing songs that are about getting with a guy or a girl. It's very interesting. Obviously there's like different rap songs. Some rap songs are about getting with a guy or a girl or something similar. I don't know. It's very interesting. It's like a trend in the music industry. Like a lot of songs and music is just about getting with a guy or a girl. It's like all about romance. It's kind of interesting. It's exceptional to find like music that isn't about like getting with a guy or a girl, in my opinion. Obviously there are, I'm not being a dumbass. I'm not saying all the songs that we hear on the radio now, or on YouTube or on the TV or something similar, wherever you listen to music. I'm not saying that all songs are about like romance and getting with guys and girls. Obviously there are still some pieces of music that get released that aren't about like romance, but a lot of our music that gets put into the modern world, it's all about romance and stuff, and getting with a guy or a girl. Isn't that kind of very interesting? A lot of music is just about getting with a guy or a girl. That's like the concept and topic. That's so interesting to me. I don't know. Think about any like popular song that you know. Diamonds by Rihanna, and there's other types of songs very similar to that. There's songs that are like, off the top of my head, I can't really. Diamonds is one good example to use by Rihanna. That has 2 billion views. Other songs as well. It's like most songs are just about getting with a guy or a girl. Most songs just relate to the topic and concept of romance. It's not just the new. It was sort of back in the day as well. Like like when Frank Sinatra. I don't need to show you like who that guy is. You can kind of look into that name, Frank Sinatra. Frank, and then Sinatra. Frank Sinatra. Most songs are about getting with a guy or a girl. It's kind of interesting. It's very interesting. Now, most songs revolve around the concept and topic of romance. It's so interesting to me. I don't know. I don't know why that's interesting to me. I don't know. It's very exceptional to find any like piece of music that isn't about like romance and getting with a guy or a girl. That's why I like rap and rock. They like kind of go on. They're like they're in cahoots. I don't know. Rap and rock. It's like the only exception to this because most rap songs, I believe, aren't just about like obviously booties and stuff like that and ass and stuff. And like, a lot of rappers, they do think about like sleeping with women and stuff and getting booties and ass. I don't know. A lot of rap songs, they also tell like a story. Like most rappers, they sing about like their problems and stuff like that. They rap about their problems. Most rock stars, they rock. Most rock stars, they don't just it's a couple of them maybe about like Metallica and stuff like this and what was it? These other types of bands. The music isn't just about getting with a guy or a girl or something stupid like this. That's why I can't really be tuned into a lot of not just modern music, but a lot of music in general. It's just kind of annoying because it's just a lot of our music it's just about getting with a guy or a girl. It's always revolving around the concept of romance. It's a little bit cringy to me. I don't know. A lot of you be like, well, what do you mean? Like, what's wrong with that? I don't know. It's just cringy. That a lot of our music is just about getting with a guy or a girl. It all just revolves around the concept and topic of romance. That's so cringy to me. I don't know. It all just revolves around the concept and topic of romance. It's so cringy to me. It's very cringy. It's very cringy. I don't know. That a lot of our most of our like music and stuff, it relates to the concept and topic of romance. It's so cringy to me. I don't know why. Romance. It's because romance. Obviously, romance. Who doesn't like romance? I don't know. What do I mean by romance? Getting with a guy or a girl and something, doing intimate things with a guy or a girl, something like that. Most of our music just revolves around this kind of this topic and concept of romance, like you get with a guy or a girl. It's very it's kind of I don't know. A lot of you be like, what's wrong with romance? I don't know. I'm not saying there's issues and problems with romance. I don't know. It's just like when a lot of our music, it just kind of it just goes around this concept of romance. It kind of gets a little bit boring. I don't know. Think about it. A lot of our music, it's all just about getting with a guy or a girl. Think about it. Obviously, there's exceptions. Obviously, I'm not saying every piece of music that gets released now is about getting with a guy or a girl, but a lot of our music is just about romance. It's so boring to me. I don't know. Hearing love songs is so cringy and boring to me. Hearing love songs is so cringy to me. I don't know. Honestly, like, who the hell wants to hear like another love song? It's so generic and boring. Now look at Justin Bieber, look at Rihanna. These people, these very popular musicians, a lot of their music is just about romance, getting with a guy or a girl. It's so cringy. I hate it, man. I get pissed off when I hear like music on the radio or on YouTube or on the TV, and it's just about getting with a guy or a girl. That's the concept and the topic in the music video. It's just about getting with a guy or a girl. It's so boring to me, man. That's why I love rap. I don't like rock. Rock is kind of very it's very artistic. It's hard to get into rock. Rap is like it's a lot more my style. Rock is too it's too like over the top. I don't know. Rock is too like. Obviously, the guitar sounds are cool. I just can't get into like the vocals and stuff, the yelling and singing and like that. Rap, no, that's why I like rap, like Biggie Smalls, Tupac, these types of guys. They weren't just singing about getting with a guy or a girl. Obviously, maybe a couple of their songs were about like romance, but a lot of their songs were just like about them telling their story and like discussing their problems, and they were trying to turn it into like a piece of music that we can enjoy. That's what I love about rap. Rap is so exceptional because a lot of our music is just about romance and getting with a guy or a girl. Rap is like the only exception. Rap is it's so exceptional in that way because rap is not just about getting, like a lot of rap songs aren't just about getting with a guy or a girl. It's kind of cringy. That's so cringy to me. A lot of our music is just about romance. It's so cringy to me. It's just about getting with a guy or a girl. Like, what the hell, man? Who wants to hear like another shitty love song? It's so cringy. Even Rihanna, Diamonds. Obviously, Diamonds, that song was very unpretty, but still, it's kind of, I don't know. Maybe that's like, I'll accept Rihanna's music because Rihanna, she's like very exceptional in singing and stuff. But a lot of other musicians, when their songs tend to like revolve around romance and getting with a guy or a girl. Obviously, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a dumbass. It just seems to be like a trend. A lot of our music. a lot of our music that gets released in the modern day tends to be like about getting with a guy or a girl, and it tends to be about romance. Think about it, a lot of our music tends to just be about getting with a guy or a girl and romance. You might disagree, you might be contentious. Think about it, a lot of music that gets released in the modern day, it is just about getting with a guy or a girl and romance and stuff. I don't know. Pay attention to it. That you'll start to see this as well. It's very interesting if you think about this, that a lot of our music that gets released, not just now, obviously, even back in the day, Frank Sinatra and these other singers that were like, I don't know, they're like singing songs about getting with women. I don't know. It's kind of very interesting that all our songs, like not all, but like a lot of our music, it's just about getting with a guy or a girl. It's just about romance. It's kind of, I don't know. To me, it's cringy. I don't know. That's why I'm obviously rock as well. Rap and rock is the only exception to this. Rap, these genres of music like rap and rock. Rap isn't just obviously booty and stuff like that, and ass and sleeping with women. That's very that's in the songs and stuff. But rap is kind of the rappers. They tend to talk about their problems as well, and they tell a story like Biggie Smalls. He was telling his story and rapping about his problems. He wasn't just talking about getting with women, sleeping with women. I don't know. A lot of music like it's really released. A lot of our music is just about getting with a guy or a girl. It's just about romance. It's cringy to me. I don't know. Love songs are so cringy and over the top. Romance, what's wrong with romance? I don't know. I don't really believe in romance, but I mean, it's up to you though. I mean, it's all subjective, obviously. This is my like type of a critique of the music industry. A lot of songs are just about getting with a guy or a girl. It's very interesting. Think about it. There's obviously exceptions. I'm not saying every piece of music that gets released is just about getting with a guy or a girl. But a lot of the music that gets released, it tends to be about getting with a guy or a girl. It's very interesting if you think about it. It's very interesting if you think about it like this, that a lot of our music is just about getting with a guy or a girl. You might disagree and be contentious. I encourage you to carefully to think about this. I encourage you to think about this very carefully, and you'll realize that what I'm saying is true, that a lot of our music is just about getting with a guy or a girl. No. Yep, no one can disagree to what I'm saying, right? I mean, obviously, a couple of people are going to be contentious and have their own opinions. I don't know, but a lot of our music is just about getting with a guy or a girl. It's so boring to me. I don't know. Just go on to like any like YouTube music. I don't know. Go on to, I don't know. Search for any popular song. It's going to be about getting with a guy or a girl. It's going to be about romance. A lot of our music is just about romance and getting with a guy and a girl. Obviously, I'm not saying all pieces of music that get released. It's all about like getting with a guy or a girl. I'm not saying all pieces of music. It's about getting with a guy or a girl. I'm not saying all pieces of music is about getting with a guy or a girl. But a lot of our music, it does tend to revolve around this type of concept and topic of like getting with a guy or a girl, being in like love and romance and all this stuff. A lot of our music just tends to be about romance and getting with a guy or a girl and stuff like that. It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of depressing. I don't know, maybe to me, I don't know, because there's so many other more interesting topics to sing about and to like think about, not just romance and getting with a guy or a girl, because a lot of our music is just about that. It's just about a lot of the music that gets released and stuff. It's just about getting with a guy or a girl. It's kind of very sad indeed that's the case, that's happening, right? Now a lot of our music is just about getting with a guy or a girl. It's very depressing and sad. Isn't it very depressing and sad that we have all these other things that we could, like all these musicians, they could be singing about something more important or something more interesting, but it's just a lot of the music that gets released is just about getting with a guy or a girl. It's so stupid to me. It's all about romance. That's why I like rap. Rap is like very exceptional. Obviously rap, booty stars, booty and sleeping with women and stuff like this, that's also talked about. But a lot of rap sometimes isn't just about sleeping with women and stuff like that. Rappers, they tend to tell their stories and stuff and where they come from and their problems and stuff like that, and that's why I like rap. Rap is so exceptional. It's not just a lot of rappers, they don't just sing about like getting with women, booty. Look at Kanye West. Obviously he does make some love songs, I don't know, but a lot of his music it's not just about getting with a guy or a girl. That's like most musicians, they just sing about like getting with a guy or a girl. A lot of their music just relates to like romance. It's so cringy to me. I don't know. Okay, what are you saying? Is there something wrong with romance? No, of course not. But it's just hearing love songs all the time on the radio, on YouTube and stuff. It's so cringy. It's painful as well. And I swear, it gets old so quickly. Romance. So much of our music just it relates to the concept of romance. It's kind of cringy. So much of our music relates to the concept of romance. What's wrong with romance? I'm not saying there's any like particular issue with singing about romance and singing about getting with a guy or a girl. It's so annoying that a lot of our music it's all about like getting with a guy or a girl. A lot of it, obviously exceptions and stuff like that. I'm not saying every piece of music that gets released is about getting with a guy or a girl, but a lot of our music is about romance. You might be contentious and disagree. Think about a lot of Justin Bieber songs, a lot of Rihanna songs. Who else? What other popular musicians are there? There's so many other musicians, Justin Timberlake, I don't know. These other people that are like these guys, I don't know. A lot of our music's just about like getting with a guy or a girl. It's about romance. So, I don't know, is there something wrong with that? I don't know. It might just be how things are, I don't know. That might be how our world is and stuff, I don't know. It's cringy to me though, because there's so many more interesting, important topics to sing about and to talk about. So many more interesting topics to sing about and to talk about and blah blah blah, can go on and on. I don't know, it's such a waste of potential to me. I don't know, that like a lot of our music is all just relates to like the concept of romance and getting with a guy or a girl. Is there something wrong with this? I don't know. These are just my opinions anyway. You don't need to like be contentious and hate me or something. It's just kind of, there's so much more to talk about. That's what I'm saying. It's not just, oh, get with a guy or a girl, romance. It's just a lot of our music tends to be about romance. If you kind of really pay attention to this, it's gonna blow your mind. A lot of our music, it just tends to be about this type of concept and topic of romance, getting with a guy or a girl, and etc. and stuff. It's kind of, I don't know. Do you think a lot of you might be contentious and disagree, but if you carefully think about it, this is true, right? That a lot of our music is about getting with a guy or a girl, getting into romance and stuff. You gotta disagree. I don't know. The only exceptions I can think of are like rap. A lot of rap songs are obviously booties and women and stuff like that. Obviously, but a lot of our rap isn't just rap. A lot of rap songs aren't just about getting with a guy or a girl. I mean, maybe I'm being a dumbass. Maybe a lot of rap songs are about romance. I don't know. Rap is like the only genre I can see where it's not just so overly saturated. It's not just all about romance. It's sleeping with women or guys, or maybe I'm being a dumbass. Maybe like a lot of rap songs are about romance. I don't know. When I think of rap, I think of Biggie Smalls and Tupac. These guys weren't just rapping about like getting with women and stuff. They were talking about their problems, telling their stories, and that's so much more interesting to me. So it's like a lot of our songs and music and stuff like that. It's just all about getting with a guy or a girl, and I don't know. It's very It's very depressing to me. I don't know. There's so many more interesting things to talk about, not just about romance, getting with a guy or a girl. A lot of our songs are about this, getting with a guy or a girl. Very interesting to think about this. I don't know. There's so many other things that you could talk about. I don't know why. It's kind of like a waste of potential to just focus on this one type of thing. Like, oh, sing about getting with a guy or a girl, sing about romance. There's so many other like things that could be you could discuss and talk about and stuff. I don't know. Such a waste of potential, but I don't know. That's just how life is, isn't it? I don't know. Potential gets wasted all the time. I don't know. Because a lot of musicians, their songs, it's just about romance. It's getting with a guy and a girl. Is that all there is? No. There's so much more to talk about. I don't know. So much more to sing about, rap about. Rap. Biggie Smalls, Tupac. These guys weren't just singing about getting with a guy or a girl. They were telling their story and they were rapping about their problems and whatever. Hurts me, right? That so much of our music is just about getting with a guy or a girl and romance. This topic of romance is so cringy and boring and it's overly saturated. It's so done. It's done to death. I don't know. Hopefully, like this video can kind of cause some change to happen. A lot of musicians can be taking a lot of tips and pointers from my video, and they can be like thinking about like, okay, let's not just sing about and rap about like I'm getting with a guy or a girl. Let's talk about something more interesting and meaningful, not just romance. Obviously, romance. Some people are into romance. I'm not. These love songs are kind of always, they're sort of done to death. It's kind of cringy. There's so much more to sing about and to talk about. I don't know. This is just my observation, right? That there seems to be like this type of trend in the music industry that a lot of our songs are just about like romance and getting with a guy or a girl. It's kind of cringy to me. Hopefully this changes very soon. I don't know. And that's about it.